Hey everybody, I hope everybody's having a really good week this week. So this week what's popping and dropping is a platform pop-up card, and we'll be able to write a message on the back of this and they can keep it displayed wherever they would like. So why don't we go ahead and head it over to Design Space, and I'm going to show you everything that comes in the file. Let's go ahead and head over there. I'll see you there. Okay guys, once you open the stage pop up thinking of you card, this is what you will have in the file. It will look something like this. Don't forget to go up and name and save your project and add any additional pieces that you would like to add to your project. And I just wanted to let you guys know this two tan peachy pieces, these are for your acetate if you're going to use acetate in this project. So why don't we go ahead and get our pieces cut out, and I'll meet you at the craft table and we'll put this together. I'll see you there. Okay guys, so we're back at the craft table. We don't have a card or a card base to put together, so let's go ahead and get our pieces out to our little girl that's going to be on our card, and we can put that together. So I did a white background, and then I'm going to get all the pieces that go to the umbrella out. Alrighty, I think I have everything out for it. I just quickly put the little duck together with his little eye and his beak. I'm going to set that up here. I'm going to go ahead and color her little legs. And if you don't want to color, there is a piece in there that you can choose whatever skin tone if you want to cut it out with a piece of cardstock in the file. So that first little piece is going to go on like that. And then since I have that piece on, I'm going to go ahead and put her little dress on. Then I'm going to put her little water boots on. There we go. She's looking cute. Now I'm just going to finish up with the uh, different colors. I went with the same colors that's in the file, so I know the yellow one is here that goes next. And these are all uh, different sizes. There we have it. We have the little umbrella made and that done. Now we can get out our pieces to make our stage. I have mine on double-sided paper. So if you're going to use that, you need to make sure you're placing your paper correctly when it's being cut. Just keep that in mind. So for this piece right here, we just got 2 score lines, and we can work those. We should end up with something like this. We can just set that piece aside. Now this guy here on the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 score lines, and they're all going to be mountain folds. And then we have a score line on each side of our base of our stage, and then one down at the end. Now the one at the end, the little tab, I'm going to just snip that off just a little, like so. So we should have something that looks like, something that looks like this. So how this piece will work is I want this to be on my outside on the back, and I want my polka dots to be on the inside. So I need to make sure that my polka dots are on the facing down towards my table. So when I go to fold it, it will end up looking like this. Okay. And this is only if you have double-sided paper. this guy right here, we're going to slip through that little hole, and then we're going to take some glue, and we're going to kind of try to center it in our section here. And then we'll fold that tab back like that. See how I folded that down? And glue that to our section right here. So I'm going to put a little glue on that. And it should go just about to that score line right there. Then when we have that done, we have a little area we can put decorations and stuff to hold it up. So let's lay this guy flat, okay? And then we're going to put glue on this small tab here, and then we're just going to fold it over and then give it a good rub. So let's do that. And then once we have that done, we have half of our stage completed. One of these is longer than the other. Okay, so this is my longer one, and that one will go in our center. And I'm going to put it not right on that score line. You notice I've come off of the score line just a little bit. We're going to put glue on that and then try to center it in our little section here and adhere it to our box. So I just want you to notice that it's going to go, our second little guy is going to go right here. It's going to be like a sandwich in between our stages. So it should now be looking like that. Now I'm going to lay this back flat, and then in my little section here, this rectangle section, I'm going to go ahead and lay my tape down. And you're just going to do it between the two score lines there. I am going to be using 2 pieces of acetate, and one is because I want to be able to put some raindrops on it, but also when I made this one, I noticed that she is a little flimsy. I mean, not horribly, but she does move just a little. I mean, if she's going to be sitting on a desk, it would be absolutely fine. Try to get an idea where I want my little pieces of acetate. I think if I put her in the middle here, if we put it on now and sandwich it in between our little platform, it's going to give us some really good support here. So I'm just kind of gauging where I want it to go. And I'm not going to put mine all the way down to the bottom because it's not going to stick high enough up to where I want it with my umbrella. So I'm just going to glue it kind of like midway. I shouldn't say glue, tape. And then I'm just going to put my piece of that was on top of my tape back on here so I don't mess anything up. Now for our box here, we're going to do the same thing. We just need to make sure our tab is going to end up on this side because we need one tab on our left hand side and a tab on our right hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and work those score lines. So once you get to this point, don't forget to put your little piece in your slot if you're going to use that. And then I'm going to lay my piece flat here, put glue on that short tab right here, and then we're going to fold it under to glue to our long piece here. Now what we can do is put our 2 pieces together. So they'll end up, and you need to match these two sections right here to each other, and then we will have a base that looks like that. And again, make sure you have one tab on the left hand side and then one tab on your right side. So I'm just going to try to line mine up as straight as possible. So now we should have our stage together and looking something like so. Now what we'll do is just take our little tab here, we'll put some glue on that, and then we'll just adhere it to the other side here. I'm going to put glue on this tab down here and then fold it over onto this dark blue piece here. And then if we give it a push up, we have our little stage pop up. Now I am going to trim down my little two front pieces here. This is optional, you do not have to. And before you put her on, we need to put our grass on. And I did make these long so you can adjust them to how much ever grass you want to put on them, so you can cut it to size. So I've just put a little glue on here, and then I'm going to place it on this tab here that I'm working on, my center one. And that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to take my little girl and put her on. Now I got my little raindrop here, and I'm going to place one on my little acetate there. Now we can cut how much ever of this grass we want to put on our front piece here. And then I'm going to glue that on. And then I added the thinking of you right there. And then I think I'm going to put my back grass on. Then I'm going to put my little duck back here on the back somewhere. Now for our back here, that just slides right in to our stage like so. So this section will glue onto this section on the inside, and the sides are, the two sides are over here. I like to glue mine on the inside like so, but you can definitely glue it on the back like this also. It's totally up to you and your preference. You know, I think I'm going to glue mine on the back just so you can see the little scallop edge all the way around. So I think I'm going to just put a little glue right here and then place it on. Yeah, that's cute. I like that you're able to see a little bit different border and the scallop around the back because of the double-sided paper. So now what we have left is our bow. Okay, so this lighter piece goes on top of the darker piece, and then this section will go on top of that. Now for the ribbon that goes around it, it's not going to connect all the way, but the bow will cover up on the front. So what you can do is get this centered as much as possible. And then once you have it centered, I just take my little folder here and I'm going to put it in that score line and then fold it to me. And the same thing over here. And now we're just going to glue our ribbon onto our little platform here. And I'm going to try to center mine. And then once we have that on, we will take our bow and cover it up like so. And just glue it on there. So let's do that. Now our last thing we have left to do is our envelope. So we can work these 4 score lines. Then we're going to take, and if you need to mark it out with some pencil lightly, you can do that. But I'm just going to lift my little side here and put some glue down. And then we have our envelope done. So yeah, guys, here is our finished little product. We can put little raindrops all over, cut out more. We could put more on there if we wanted to. And then to put it in our envelope, we just push it down, lay it flat, and it slides right nicely inside of our envelope. And then when they get it, they can pull it out, push it up. And then we have this cute little girl with an umbrella that says thinking of you. And you can put whatever message you wanted on here. And then we have a little duck back there in the corner, and cute. And we could do all different kinds of things with this pop-up stage. I'm going to do a couple of different ones, so we have some choices that we can make. We'll see what we can come up with. And then, of course, on the back, we have a place where we can write a message, and they would be able to display this wherever they wanted to. Keep it out and enjoy it. How does a spy avoid the rain? He goes undercover. Guys, I really appreciate you stopping by and crafting with me, each and every one of you. Thank you. Please don't forget to come by next week to see what's popping and dropping. Bye.